Hello and welcome to the introduction to JECIS, the first e-commerce framework for JCR-based CMS systems. JECIS stands for JCR, E-commerce, Information, System, and is the API developers will use to build templates and components, intended for authors and marketers to use for building the commerce-driven web experience. And JIM stands for JECIS, Information Management. JIM is the browser-based site that authors and marketers use to create and manage all their commerce content. JECIS has been created as a framework that is loaded directly into the CMS software stack. But why a framework? Let's compare a CMS/e-commerce integration with a CMS/e-commerce framework. Content-centric CMS systems are the most powerful way to build compelling web experiences. But they typically don't have any, or very limited, commerce capabilities. Today it's common that CMS systems integrate with an e-commerce solution. The purpose of the integration is to take advantage of existing functionality and commerce data, managed and provided by an external, e-commerce solution. But the integration comes with a price, a high one. Microservices. These services are used to connect, or integrate, with the e-commerce solution. They require a lot of overhead, and any updates to the commerce experience are cumbersome to make. But the biggest challenge is that you lose many benefits of the CMS, like populating content on pages, versioning, full text search, personalization, and more. For all these many reasons, JECIS has been built as a framework, which plugs directly into the JCR-based CMS. Let us briefly compare the two concepts, CMS/commerce framework with a CMS/commerce integration. JECIS has all the e-commerce functionality within the JECIS API. The API is used in templates and components. Developers access the JECIS API the same way they access the JCR content repository or other embedded CMS functionality. In an e-commerce integration, the CMS can only reach the functionality through microservices. In an e-commerce solution, the commerce data is buried at the bottom of the software stack and can only be accessed through microservices or the commerce engine. JIM, on the other side, is a browser-based website, which enables authors and marketers to create and manage all the commerce content needed. This content is stored directly within the JCR content repository and immediately accessible by templates and components. It should now become obvious that a CMS/e-commerce framework has significant advantages over an integration with an e-commerce system. The concept of JECIS is, by design, an e-commerce framework. It consists of JIM, a browser-based website to manage all the commerce content, plus the JECIS API that contains a full-fledged set of commerce functionality. Some of the main advantages are: JECIS is installed directly into the CMS. This allows developers and authors to use all the capabilities the CMS provides. The JECIS API contains all the commerce functionality needed to build the commerce experience. There is no need to acquire an expensive e-commerce solutions and mingle around with connectors and microservices. JECIS comes as a subscription-based license, costing a fraction of a third-party solution. A JECIS subscription also includes an SLA0 user and developer support package. Authors and marketers can use JIM immediately to create commerce content. Developers will write template and component code and will not have to deal with microservices and other integration hurdles. Content-centric approaches have the big advantage that developers write functionality to utilize and promote the content. A content-first, application-later approach is best practice in building commerce experiences. The JECIS content structure is organized to scale easily. For example, content for new industries can be added or extended anytime. There are of course more benefits to a commerce framework over an integration, hence you want to try and explore JECIS for yourself. We would love to show you JECIS in action. Please go to www.jecis.com and request a demo. In this 1-hour presentation we will walk you through the JECIS framework and explain how you can build your future commerce experiences. With a trial license you can explore the benefits of a commerce framework at your own pace. We will of course support you and show you best practices. Let us assist you in building your commerce experiences. As a partner you receive full sales and developer support, plus a free JECIS developer license. We want to hear from you. Share your project overviews and we can show you best practices. Or let us know what we can do better with the JECIS API and JIM. JECIS defines e-commerce by content, created and managed by marketers and product owners, not applications, complex databases or engines. JECIS, your site is your store.